How to crank flip pedal grind. So the crank flip pedal grind. So how I got the idea for this trick, it was actually from Edwin De La Rosa. He had an animal edit. There was two clips actually, and for some reason he did a bunch of kickflips in like this one edit. It's kind of strange because if you watch like a lot of his other edits, he doesn't do a single kickflip. But there is one particular animal edit where he does like 15 kickflips in his edit. And after I watched that, I was really inspired to attempt to do one pegless on my pedal. There were some troubles going into it. But I guess we'll just watch it the slow-mo version. So one thing I will say is that there was a time when I would do pedal grinds with plastic pedals, and there was one particular clip that I did of a curved wall ride to pedal grind with a plastic pedal. And unfortunately, I had to like redo the clip because when I did the grind, you couldn't even tell I grinded because like it didn't make any sound. It like barely made any sound. So basically, from then on there, I basically just ran metal pedals. So actually, one of the things that I do is on my grind side, I used an old metal pedal, and I used a pedal that was ground down on both sides to do the crank flip. It sounds a little strange, but yeah, just to get it to, because if you grind with metal pedals on a ledge, it'll be really kind of haggard, and you won't slide very good. And for this particular pedal grind, I really had to like, because I tried to drop down into another pedal grind. Another thing I'd do would be when I was bunny hopping, I'd make sure this is in most of the how to kick flip, how to crank flip how to's. But when you're bunny hopping, you kind of want to have your pedal lean down at a pretty big of an angle, so you can kind of scoop it up with your foot. The other thing is I did the grind on my switch side. So on the side that I'm scooping my foot on, it still had pins. I think I have seen some people do some crank flip grinds to pedal grind where they did it on their scoop side instead of their switch side. Another thing that I did was I had you really want to make sure that this see where my tire is right here. You really want to make sure that this whole entire thing's just waxed up. So I waxed this entire side up. So it's a pretty strange trick. It seems very inconsistent. It kind of just seems like the luck of the draw because this clip actually took a really long time to get. Actually, this trick in particular, I don't know. I don't know if it's easier with pegs. If it was just if you just did a feeble on your peg, but in particular, the pedal feeble makes it very challenging to lock into. So let's see here. What other tips could I offer? I mean, yeah, I guess just get really good at bunny hop crank flips. With this one, you kind of have to go in a little bit of an angle. If you see, there's a little bit of an angle that I'm going in on this because there is a chance where your pedal's going to hit the ledge right here. So that's another thing. Yeah, it's a fun trick. Shout out to Edwin De La Rosa. He's the one that inspired me to learn it. And hopefully this could give any advice to anybody trying to do it.